Riffical Records presents The Making of Projekt Gemineye 4, From Creation to Completion, with Mark Anthony Kay. Greetings, friends. So in this segment, we're going to be taking a look at the tracking of the clean electric and the acoustic guitars on this album. Now, I mentioned in one of my posts that I had decided to use the Les Paul for the clean sounds, and this is the Les Paul right here, my 2014 Gibson Les Paul Studio. It's a great guitar, I love it. It's turned out to be a very important guitar for many things on many records, but it was very surprising how important this is for the clean sounds in it. So without much more babbling, let me show you a sound that I got. I'm using a sound from the Pod here because I like their simulations of some of the clean amplifiers, specifically like the JC120 amps. They're very hard to find and hard to find in good condition. They also have like some Fender black faces, but I like to use the sort of this amp would be described as maybe like a Roland JC120 mixed with a JMT 45 old Marshall kind of thing. So the tone, and I'm using, if you can see here on the pickup selector, it's in the middle position, so I'm using both pickups here, this one and this one together, to achieve this sound here. So I'll play a part now. This is actually one of the parts from one of the songs on the new record, so you'll get a little bit of a example of something that'll be on the record. So let me see if I can remember it. Yeah, okay. So the part will go like this. So that's basically the one part of a song that's on the new record. Now, that is a sound that I would record, and I would put one on the left side and one on the right side. Slightly EQ'd maybe a bit differently, just to variate them a bit. I wish this thing would stop making that noise. Once I put that sound down, excuse me, I would play it twice, right? And then I would go and overlap an acoustic guitar on top of it. I'll lay it over this sound. Excuse me, I'm having some allergy issues. But just to show you another quick example of something, that sound here, the difference of the sounds when you switch this is quite radical actually. So here's the sound with the middle. Now if I switch it to up, it's... that sound is a bit fuller, but the funny thing is you may not necessarily want that kind of a sound in conjunction with the acoustic guitar, and I'll show you that when I mix it with the other one. And then if I just shot it down to the neck position here, you would get more of a trebly sound. See, it's way too much top end on there, and the rhythm might be too much bottom. So for me, I always found that a blend of both is what the doctor ordered. So let's go over to the acoustic guitar and talk about what happens when I put that in now. Okay, we're back. So as you can see, now I have my trusty Yamaha APX 500 acoustic guitar. It is a plug-in electric acoustic as well, but for the record, I opted this time to not use the electronic part of it. Some people do it sometimes. I did it on one record. I didn't mind it, but really the way to go is to mic it acoustically properly. And this is exactly what we're going to do this time. We're not going to be picking it up to this mic. We're going to be using this mic here. Now this is my Warm Audio U47 Junior microphone. So it's kind of based on like a U47 type microphone. Sounds beautiful, as you'll hear right now when I mic it up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this mic off. I'll swing this microphone stand over, because what I like to do is I'll turn the guitar, place the microphone so it's kind of pointing at right around here. Right around here. Right around the 15th fret. Some people like to mic by the hole. I don't like doing that. Some people like miking on the neck. Don't like that either. I kind of have a spot right around here which I like to pick up the sound from. And you'll hear that now. So let me cut the mic. I'll move it over and we'll get recording. Okay. So same part as before. Okay, so there you go. Now there's an example of the same part being played. Now, of course, it wasn't performed perfectly, but I would do it until such time that I was happy with the final version of it. Now the important thing is I would take that recording, I would do two of them again, left and right, and now I would split them. The acoustic guitars would go hard left and right, so 100% on each side. And the electric guitars I would pan them as well, left and right, but instead of at 100%, I would only pan them, let's say 50%. So it wouldn't be as far over, be kind of like, let's say they're over on this side here, the acoustics, like in the field, if they were this far apart, the electric guitars would be more like in the middle here, kind of thing, like half that distance. So in your spectrum of hearing, it wouldn't be quite in that position as the acoustic guitars. It would be slightly closer in. And it makes for an interesting sound. And this is a sound that's being used by many people. I'm not going to take any credit as being the one who thought of this, of course not. Lots of bands have done it. Dream Theater are notorious for doing it. Songs like Pull Me Under and anything that has an acoustic guitar in it, you'll notice that he has, like he has those kind of sounds where he plays the acoustic guitar and he'll double it up with electric. Like that kind of part he'll play on acoustic and then double it with the electric clean and mix it and get that kind of really pristine sound. He said that he got that idea, or maybe not the idea, but he got the idea for his clean electric sound from listening to Rush's Hold Your Fire record, which has one of the best clean electric sounds ever. Distortion, not so good, but the electric clean is really good on that record. So now we're going to cut on over to a mix of that part with the acoustic and the electric blended together, and then after that I'll come back. Okay, so take a listen to this. And we're back. So there you have it, a combination of the acoustic guitar and the clean electric, and the kind of sound that you can achieve in doing that. Now afterwards, of course, you could always do more stuff to it, like compress it, maybe add a little bit of reverb or stuff like that to it to make it more polished if you wanted. Some people like to use acoustic guitars very dry. Some of the old 70s records, like Neil Young albums and stuff like that, were known for having very dry acoustic guitar stuff. Even Yes songs, like Roundabout, was a pretty in-your-face, upfront sort of acoustic guitar sound. Not too much stuff on that. But, as we got into better production and better studios as the years went on, lots of things got developed and lots of things were tried. Whether it's oral exciters, which is a sort of top-end processor that gives more shimmer to an acoustic guitar, different kinds of EQs, and preamps that give it a distinct character to it. All these kind of things can add to a sound or take away from it. And the trick is to use the ear. What appeases you or what appeals to you is what you should go for, in my opinion. And hopefully others will agree and like the sounds as well. And that's, how a band makes it sound and how they develop a sound. So I hope you enjoyed this segment on the clean guitars and the acoustic guitars. The next episode of the making of an album will most likely be based on the rhythm guitar, the electric rhythm guitars, which was recorded after this. And then after the electric rhythm guitars, we'll take a look at the bass guitars. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you again for your support. And we're getting close. As of today, I finished all the electric rhythm guitars, so we're on to bass guitars, so we're about halfway, I think, in the recording of the new record. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you all again very soon. Bye for now.